And hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So today, well, the first thing we gotta do is I feel like we need to put in at least a little more work onto here. So here's what I want to do. I want to start back here and just kind of come in with a couple more large trees and some other junk to kind of give it a bit more depth. And just in general get this. I'm going to start with probably from here to there, and we're going to just take a look at how good of a job I do, and we'll see from there. So it's a little hard to tell from this distance, but if you look closely, you can clearly see a difference between the middle part where I put in some trees in the back and over on the sides. Looks a lot better. Now, I also want to get like some trees up on this hill just to kind of make it look more like it's an actual forest that's being moved into, not not that there's just a random line of trees. Instead, I want it to be like, an actual forest. And kind of the strategy I've been going for is get the big trees and then put small trees in between them, because you note that the leaves from the small trees go up to the point that they're like just below the parts from the big tree, so it creates more of a wooded blockade feeling. But yeah, so it makes it look a little better from high up. It's gonna look weird from high up, whatever we do, but oh, that makes it look kind of like it's stacked on top of each other from this distance. As you get close, it's a little bit more clear that it's a bit further back, but yeah. I don't know. I think that as I get more saplings and stuff to do a lot more on this, it's going to turn out a lot better. But for the moment, I think that's where we're going to leave it for this episode. We'll probably put some more work in next episode. This is probably going to be a bit of a longer term project. So I figure it's about time that we get a little more work done on the village. So first and foremost, I feel like, well, first things first, I've been getting some mobs spawning down here, and it's starting to annoy me. But I want to get this dude right here back into the village. He's the only dude that's allowed back in for the moment, but you guys will be allowed in shortly. So I'm gonna go through the very difficult pain of getting him out without letting anybody else free. Somehow I pulled it off, actually pretty quickly. That took just like a couple seconds. I had to push him, and another of the villagers tried to run out, and I had to block him in. We'll see how long it takes this guy to move in and find his new surroundings. He's probably going to find a job block pretty quickly, which I'm kind of dreading that. Like, I want to make some job blocks in the future, but like right now it's a bit of a pain for the rando villagers to have jobs. He's just going to be like a tanner or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, well, welcome to the free world. Now, one other thing is I do want to, well, over here needs to be turned back into path after the mistake of an attempt I made at a path last episode. I feel like with these paths, I am going to have to be consistent across them instead of doing some, like, randomized thing, which is fine. Just not looking forward to it. But yeah, I want to do something with this place. So we're going to start with just tearing all this out, because this really isn't necessary. But yeah, so I don't think we're going to make it a blacksmith. So I think we're going to tear all this out. We're going to replace it with cobblestone. I'm going to have to get this stuff out. But I kind of want to make it like just like a nice little decent place. So I'm thinking maybe something along the lines of, actually, let's make this wood and do something like that, right? We can lace the top kind of with leaves. Can we do that? I don't know. That might be a bit excessive. But yeah, I kind of want like a leaf ceiling in front of the wood. Yeah, and then let's destroy this. That gives a really interesting feel. I don't know. Could work for sure. With the spruce wood, I feel like there might be something I'm missing here. I kind of want like a countertop type feel. I don't know. Is there anything I could do with the smooth stone? Mix it in. Maybe... Do I have enough smooth stone to do something like this? I can get more if I don't. No, I do. Ooh, that actually works. And then maybe we put a bed in the corner and call it good. It's enough to make it a bit more specialized. I might want to do something for the outside. I just don't know what yet. But, yeah, so I'm going to pop a bed in this corner, and then this house is going to be done for the moment. Okay, this is a nice, cozy little place. I kind of want to do this with every house, just kind of get something special about it. I kind of want to actually... Wait, one sec. I need to go grab some materials. We'll see if this will work. And by some materials, I meant 8 wool. But, you know, it's mostly because this is kind of test. I don't know, like, how absurd I'll go with it. Just kind of like, you know, get a wool pattern here. I might want to do this in front of, like, every house. Like, a different color for each house. Like, then... Over on this side, we could do lime wool, for example. And then as for each house, we can do a different color and kind of mix it up. Like, we'll have more than one lime and more than one blue probably, and a couple other colors just because there's too many houses. But for the moment, yeah, I like that. I like that. And then, yeah, so I'm going to get some more lime wool and... probably do this for that house too, so then this way, this kind of corner. Actually, I might just do it for, I don't know, one sec. Yeah, I think this gives this nice corner quite a bit, not gonna lie, just with this small change. And this is kind of what I'm going for. Like, I don't want to destroy the village type feel to the place, but I want to add enough changes that it feels a bit more unique. Like, not to the point that it feels like it's not a Minecraft village, but just to the point that it feels like it's inhabited by, like, I don't know, actual villagers. And you're hanging out in a very interesting spot. But yeah, I don't know. And then, well, like, it's the sort of thing where with this whole leaf design over here, it's not something that you usually see in a village. It doesn't make you think that's not a village house. But it does make you go, oh, that's an okay village house. So I don't know. Just a thought, and that took a lot more time than I thought it was going to. But we're going to go ahead and get one last thing done this episode. Okay, guys. So I have a bit of a crazy idea. Now, you know, I get that the sheep farm's not finished yet and all that. But here's my plan. Like, outside of each one of these, I want to make, like, this is a bit, it's going to be interesting, to say the least, to see if this works or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, no, that's 5. I made these 4s. Okay, well, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe this is how large this needs to be for this. But I can't say I'm positive. We're going to see. But yeah, this should be right. Okay, so now. I'm looking crazy right now. But watch this. So, well, I need white. Because this is for the white sheep. Okay. Let me in. Okay, 23. That should hopefully be enough for this. Okay, so basically what I want to do is let that sheep go. We're going to make a rim of white wool like this. Then we're going to come down another block and put white wool here. Still sound crazy. Got it. That's fine. Okay. Did the one that escaped? Yeah. I'm just going to steal from you so more sheep don't escape. Okay, so we put this here. We put glass around like this. And then we put a barrel inside of it. And then we do this all the way down the line, leaving a 2-block gap so that we still have theoretical walking room. And then we'll put all of our white wool in this one. And then we'll put all of our black wool in this one, all of our blue wool in this one, all of our green wool in this one. Now, as a result, I'm going to have to bring my dirt all the way out to here everywhere. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go get some sand, start smelting it for some glass. Then I'm going to come back, do a bit of terraforming, and then do a couple of these, and we'll see how far I get. I probably won't go too far, but I at least want to get 2 more done so that we can get a feel for how this is going to look all the way down. But yeah, it's a bit of a strange design, but hey, sometimes it's nice being unique. This turned out really well, let me just say. Like, the green one, it doesn't look that great because it mixes in with the grass, so it causes a bit of a weird effect. But all these other ones look really nice. Like the way that glass effect works, and then as you come over it, having the wool underneath, just really works. And as I said, every color but the green looks good. The light green even looks good. Lime. So yeah, I really like this. This turned out really well. As I build more of these as time goes on and I need other colors of wool, because I'm definitely going to need more at some point. I just don't yet. There's like 16 different colors of wool too, so yeah, I got a bit of work to do. But yeah, this is nice. I feel like this is kind of what I want to do for survival episodes too, is have some larger project that I work towards completing, and also work on some smaller ones I'm going to be able to complete in like an episode. Just like something like this, while at the same time getting more work done on, say, the spruce forest over there that we're building up. And yeah, I think I've fully decided that I pretty much have no choice but to build an actual forest, at least back to like here. So I'm going to have to like replace some of this stone out with dirt and all that junk. It's going to be rough. Let me put it that way. It's going to be rough, but even as it is now, it looks a lot better because it makes this area look a little bit heavier wooded, because it is. So then as a result, you know, it looks like these are just kind of the outskirts. But once we have this all fixed up, it's going to look really nice. And the thing is anywhere we're over in this direction, we're not really looking that way all that much. And we got the village wall to kind of give a barrier. So it's not as necessary because it kind of feels more like background than part of the base. And that's kind of the goal with this, is to make that feel like background rather than, you know, something that this is just going to run through at some point. But yeah, I think my plan for the sheep farm is we're going to come out, we're going to leave probably a 3-block gap. We'll make a path out of something, maybe even just path. And then we'll do the next one, which this will be like orange or something. And then we'll go down with the next line. And then 6, 12, 13. We're going to need to extend this 2 down. So to about like here or so. And then we got to terraform it all in. There's a lot we need to do with the sheep farm still. But let's save that for another time. For the moment, thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.